Hello, Daryl Geis here, coming to you with the last of a 5-part video series titled How Christians in Business Can Stand Apart from the Crowd. This series is meant to inspire, equip, and encourage you to more intentionally live out your faith in your work life. Today, in part 5, we explore the choice between improvement versus stagnation. Are we committed to continuous improvement in what we do and how we work with people? Or have we become content to just rest on our laurels, establish a way of doing things that works, then putting it on autopilot? In the song, More to This Life, Stephen Curtis Chapman says, there's more to this life than living and dying, more than just trying to make it through the day. We have to stop buying into the temptation of just getting by at work and start viewing every workday as an opportunity for improvement and growth. You have probably heard this definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. If you keep doing what you're doing, you'll keep getting what you're getting, and I'd actually argue you'll start getting less. There are some things we as leaders have the power to change. Operational efficiencies, staff communication, product or service quality, etc. Others, we need help. I'm not a computer IT guy, so the Christian Blue Pages has an in-house operations manager and an outside computer IT company, a client of ours, that handle that for us. We have many strategic partners, distribution, marketing, accounting, web development, and more, who are on our team but not on our regular payroll. We could not do what we do without them. Every business leader needs to surround him or herself with people who are better than them in many areas. This is a critical component to improvement in business and life. But once we implement these things, what are the measures we use to assess our success at work? Is it only the financial bottom line that makes sense or breaks our year in business? Fortunately, God doesn't judge on outward appearance, how big your company is or how much money you make, but He looks at the heart. His bottom line is measured by, for example, the love we poured out into a team member that struggled with cancer, or how we came alongside a client that suffered the loss of a loved one. As believers in Christ, we certainly need to continually improve the things we do in business. We should lead the pack in this, but we must remember that what we accomplish in life is not nearly as important to God as the kind of person we become in the process. God calls us to a life of growth for His purposes and glory, not our own. This wraps up our series on how Christians in business can stand apart from the crowd. To summarize, making the right choices of how we view our work makes a significant difference. We have suggested 5 to consider. Viewing work as a sacred versus secular pursuit, embracing our work as a calling from God rather than a career climbing the corporate ladder. Number 3, viewing our role as stewardship rather than ownership. Number 4, choosing righteousness over compromise. And 5, embracing improvement versus stagnation at work. If you'd like to check out the other videos in this series, visit the Christian Blue Pages YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in to Stand Apart from the Crowd. My prayer is that you will embrace the right choices as you lead your company into the future. So may God richly bless you as you seek to extend His kingdom through the work that you do.